Hey, it's your buddy Tim Show back with another Raid Shadow Legends video. And like the thumbnail says, this was supposed to be a Kalvalax highlight video. And one of my buddies in my clan, Ryclef, was nice enough to let me jump on his account and check out. Where is Ryclef? Here he is, right here. And check out his Kalvalax. And yeah, I obviously am excited about Kalvalax because he is going to be on a 10 times event, on a 2 times event, which is seldom done. So that's kind of an exciting time. And his kit looks amazing. I mean, the idea that every round you go and pop in 4 poisons and get ready to go seemed to me like it was going to be an amazing, amazing champion. And he is. I mean, he's really good. Now, the problem was, at least for my account, he does things that I have already made happen. So I wasn't all that. No, I mean, it's a hard thing to put into words without upsetting people who might be super excited about this guy. And I'm still going to pull for him, I think, tomorrow, because I'm still kind of hoping that, and Polarium has done this before, where in here they'll throw in some last minute, hey, you need 5 extra shards for your fragment event for my Scabrous, so I can make the high tower guy happen. And so I'm still kind of hoping that they do that. If not, I'm hoping maybe I'll pull a Scabrous, right? I have, what, 11 Sacreds? So if I could pull a Scabrous, then I could still have a day to put together the high tower. But anyway, let's talk about Kalvalax. Yeah, I felt like I really wanted to. I felt like I liked him more before I got to play with him, if that makes any sense. He's an amazing poisoner. He did fantastic stuff, and his kit is really good. I mean, his AI isn't so good because he wants to do this. His A1, even if he's got his A2 up. But his passive is really what makes him stellar, and then obviously he has a pretty nice aura. But yeah, it didn't seem to, like, if he goes on, if I get him, right? If I get him, and I was kind of thinking, boy, he'll change my dragon team, right? Let me show you my dragon team. Right now, my dragon team looks like this. Basically, the 1 poisoner. Sometimes I'll pop a Draco in here. And actually, let's take a look. I rebuilt my yeah, he's going too slow. I rebuilt my Seer, and my Seer now does everything that I could want her to do. But anyway, the Kalvalax doesn't change up, doesn't get me any better time, doesn't change up anything more. Now this drives me crazy. Watch. My Lydia, I think, has almost 400 accuracy, and she misses. Okay, she didn't miss this time, but she misses a lot, and I don't really understand that. So yeah, so I don't. I mean, maybe my account is just good enough where I don't necessarily need a Kalvalax. And if you needed a Kalvalax and didn't have a BEK, or you didn't have a this doesn't have to be Lydia. Any defensive down and weakened champ I think would work. And then you could even use a Renegade here. But I don't know. I felt like he's sort of a dragon specialist. I played him a little bit on Ice Golem and didn't get all of that. I don't know. He wasn't all that wonderful. I don't know. It felt to me like maybe his poisons were built a little differently. Like it seemed like maybe other people's poisons hurt more. I don't know. It was a weird feeling. He didn't seem to be able to do the things that I kind of were hoping he could do. And yeah, it was a weird feeling. But anyway, he wasn't going to get me, sub 1 minute Dragon 25, or even really any better Dragon 25 than I can do. And I think I could probably do better now that I have a little bit better confidence in my seer. But yeah, I didn't love him. I like him. I'm still going to pull for him. I think he's an amazing champion, and it could be just I didn't have enough time to play with him. Now, one of the places I didn't mess with him that I think he'd probably be good in, but it would take a lot more time and effort and energy than I wanted to honestly put into Ryclef's account, would be Clan Boss. Because his sort of multiple hits based on the poisons, and he does smack pretty hard, and obviously the just the volume of poisons he puts down are pretty impressive, and I would be interested in possibly doing that. Let me show you the seer I rebuilt. I got a lot of feedback, and I appreciate that. I learn, I think, more from you guys than you probably do from me. But again, I'm not claiming to be Macchan or Boomer or even Ash or any of those guys. But speaking of Macchan, hey, I don't know if you all have your favorites. Macchan was my favorite, and he has been MIA. If anybody knows that guy, ask him if he's okay. I'm worried about him. I miss seeing him. But you can see I upped her speed, got her crit rate over 100, still with good crit damage, and then I got actually even better accuracy to make her work a little better. So, and then I also rebuilt my Lydia. She was in a shield set. I kept her in a shield set, but I was just able to upgrade her a little bit more with a little more accuracy and speed to make her viable in Doom Tower as well. Because before I think she had about 211, so just barely viable in dungeons, but not in Doom Tower. You need 350 plus, and she's got it. So yeah, so those were the two big changes I made. I'm probably going to redo my Draco because I would like to maybe replace her Draco or her and Draco in Dragon to get a little faster Dragon times. And my Draco is just not running that fast right now because I really wanted 100% crit and crit damage on him, and obviously enough accuracy. And so he's just not running fast enough. Although I honestly don't think I have any more. I don't think I have any more speed enchantments. I think I'm completely out of speed enchantments. So yeah. Anyway, I thought that was an interesting little tidbit. And then I just put out a community poll, and I was surprised about if you sort of had a wish list from Polarium, what you would want. I knew the gems were going to kind of be the obvious choice, but I kind of feel like, yeah, you could pull tons of champions and have a good time for 30 days, but you'd end up with a stable full of very, very needy champions. Whereas if you could fill up your artifact set, right? If you could say, look, give me 1,300 pieces of artifact, and I will pick a role for each. So figure out how many different sets you'd want. Obviously, you'd have way more speed sets than you would like life sets, and you'd a ton of savage sets. You'd probably want to go at it per champion and figure out per champion how you'd want to gear them out. But yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting. It would also be interesting if you could gear out your own speed set, right? If you could say, I want my Siffy and make her absolutely as fast as possible, what that would look like. I think I did the calculation at one point, and I think it was like 430 or 428 or something like that. I think as absolutely as fast as you can go in this game with quad speed rolls on everything with the speed set and all. But anyhow, yeah. So I guess the two things about this video. I like Kalvalax. Didn't feel like it made a great video, so I didn't want to do the video on it. And then if anybody knows Macchan, tell him that I miss him. And I want to see him come back. He was my favorite. So have a great Friday, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for a Shard Pull.